Hey gang, what is going on? Juan here with a somewhat of a bittersweet video because Nicole and I got some really cool gaming stuff yesterday while we went over to GameStop. The reason it's bittersweet is because although we got these at a steal of a price almost, it is because GameStop is officially going out of business in Puerto Rico effective March 2016. The reason for all of this is regarding economy, some things that are going out. I'm not going to focus on the business end for this. As a consumer, GameStop is not a place that I've gone to for a very long time. We buy maybe a couple of games a year, if most. I don't think I bought more than 3 for the past couple of years at GameStop, but it is the place where people can go for midnight launches. Nicole and I are openly part of Extra Life Puerto Rico, the team down here. And a lot of times, Extra Life would be involved in these midnight events as a way to raise awareness about what we're working on. And now with GameStop being gone from Puerto Rico, that option is not there. And not even just Extra Life, just a bunch of different websites down here. Just the community would use these events as a way to just sort of hang out at midnight. And whether it be for Battlefront, of Call of Duty, or even WWE 2K16, it was a thing that happened. But looking at the positive thing, we went to GameStop yesterday and they have these different clearance sales, and they actually had a plus 10% off. So for some things, you could get as much as 50% off on these things, including the Skylanders Swap Force set for PS4. You see the price over here, it says $9.97, right? Well, when we went to GameStop, it said 7 something, but apparently it had an extra 10% off, so we ended up getting this for about $6.90, $6.80 or something, which is quite a steal. We never played any of these Skylanders games. Apparently they're pretty good. They're relatable to the Lego games. I played the first one maybe for like 10 minutes on the Wii. It was not the best port. The frame rate was a little bit poor, but regardless, this is something that we may play in a future stream, be it for Extra Life or Press Pause. So let's actually get to opening it here. Now, I've learned from my mistakes. So by default, I remove the thing that takes me like 30 minutes to take out. I've always been worried about getting into these games because the barrier of entry, it requires you to make quite an investment with the different action figures that it comes with and all of that. But getting this for 6 something, it comes with 3 action figures, or 3 figures here. And then on the back, what do we got? Okay, so on the back is the game itself. Let's get that out of the way. So here is Skylanders Swap Force. Is the game even in here? Okay, we can play the game. It is actually in here. Now let's actually get to looking at the different figures, which I know none of the names. So let me get the box again. Let's put it here so it looks all pretty. Here is the Ninja Stealth Elf. Say hi. Then we have, who's in here? We have Blast Zone and the Washbuckler. Not the Swashbuckler, the Washbuckler. Oh my god, no! Okay, fear not actually. These are actually removable. And keep in mind, it is called Swap Force. Okay, we got the second one out. And the third one. This is not a Swap Force one. I almost tried to do the same thing. So here are 2 of the Swap Force figures that it comes with, right? Now the reason is that if you look first, obviously this one is water-based. This one is, I guess, fire or explosion-based. But you can do this thing right here, swap them out, and they can have a mixture of attacks. So as you keep getting these different action figures or figurines, if you will, you can swap them and earn different abilities or strength. And last but not least, over here is the pad itself, where you got to put the figures over here. So if you play as a 2-player thing, you would do this, stuff like that. As you continue to get the items, you connect it via USB. I'm looking forward to this. We may be doing some videos down the line on the channel for this, just sort of covering the entertainment value. The other day, Nicole and I were contemplating getting into these, right? So we would start looking at different things like Disney Infinity, Lego Dimensions, and some people would say like, oh, these are meant for kids, the gameplay. But as I mentioned, because we got these at such a low cost, you know, the barrier of entry is not so much there, and the risk, if we don't like it so much, we can at least say we tried it instead of just talking about it without really having the experience. Okay, just notice something in the back. How many things does this come with? Okay. See, you know, I got this tape, but now this tape is even thicker, so I can't get it. Okay, look, it has cards on the back. Informations about each one of the different figurines it comes with. I'm not going to keep struggling with this. It will not defeat me. So before we move on to some more Skylanders goodness, you may be seeing this friend here. Say hi to ClapTrap. This one doesn't talk. It's not real. Neither is the real ClapTrap. He's also fake, so real fake. Anyway, what matters is that we got this for around $16 at GameStop. And this is actually a Yahtzee game. Now, it's empty inside. Nicole unboxed it yesterday while we were streaming for Extra Life. But it is great. It's a collectible that even if you don't play Yahtzee, like Nicole and I have never played a single game of Yahtzee, it's an awesome collectible to have in the background. I love the detail. If you look at it, it looks dirty, which is how it should look, right? It looks imperfect. It looks damaged. It's actually a little bit flexible. Obviously, I'm not going to move this too much, but I went over to Amazon to see what the full retail price for this was. I couldn't really find it, but as of the last time that I went to Amazon, they were selling this for around $40. I don't know if it's hard to find or maybe it's discontinued or something, but just put this in the background, look at it, and your life is already so much better by default. Okay, ClapTrap, come down now. Now, we have 3 different new additions to the Press Pause family. For Skylanders, we got these 3 bad boys. You may be looking at the price at $9.99. This is not the WWE Network. This is not what we actually paid for them, though. Between the different discounts, we got these for around $6 something a piece. Now, these are not the regular Skylanders action figures. These are the elite ones, and they're elite because they actually have bonus damage. They have somewhat of a metallic coating. They're not made out of metal, but they're shiny. If you look at the back of the box, you see more information, 3 times more powerful, decorated in metallic armor, 3D diorama collector case. And another reason to get these is that they are actually compatible with all of these Skylanders games. So that's obviously how they get you. These are expensive. These cost around $25 when they originally came out. Now on Amazon, this one goes for around $6, so not much different than from what we paid. But these go for anywhere from $10 to $15. So overall, another good deal. And these are collectible. Even though we don't know who these guys are, we're welcoming them to our family. And we're just going to open this up. We're collecting Funko Pops, and now we have these 3 guys that are going to be feeling a little bit jealous. We don't have too many of these. So, bam, here we go. And this is not bad at all. Consider the fact that they come in their own thing. Let's remove the top. Meet Elite Eruptor. Say hi to him. Now you can push in the back here, and it will open this. And I'm assuming you just do okay. I just struggle with opening things. Yes, okay. There we go. Only took me about 3 minutes. So let's break it down. First up, we have this card here. Look at this. Volcano is moving and erupting all at the same time. This looks pretty badass. Now here is the Eruptor. Say hi. See, he's even kind of like waving. Now I'm assuming, exactly, you can remove this and you can remove him from this actual piece here. And at the bottom, so it comes with a sticker that apparently has a unique code, so I'm only featuring a little bit of it. It also has a card with stats for these. Now these are apparently incredibly or almost horribly overpowered compared to the traditional ones. Remember, you can get the non-elite Eruptor, but this one has 500 attacks, so that is the maximum, 350 defense, 100 of what I assume is speed, and 150 cloverleaf. I don't know. Okay, so a little bit of TV magic here, otherwise it would take 30 years to open up all of these. Meet Elite Chop Chop and Elite Whirlwind. Now this guy, this is not Spyro the Dragon, because I thought that maybe Spyro got renamed. He is still part of this series. He's also part of the Elite series for that matter, but they sadly did not have him available. Otherwise, I would have easily gotten him, no questions asked. Okay, this is still not easy for me. I'm supposed to make this process faster. Okay, I heard cracking. So I gotta be really careful. Okay, look, he doesn't want to come out. So I just took out the hologram. They're walking. Look at them. They don't really move too much though. but they are sheep, and they are not cheap. Now, this is probably my favorite one. I don't know what class he is or something. He looks like a warrior, but this is Elite Chop Chop. And he is like a bit of an undead skeleton type thing. Let me see if I can take the hologram out. Okay, that was pretty easy. Getting used to it. So there is his holographic background. These are the 3 different backdrops. And as I mentioned earlier, even if you don't play Skylanders, these look awesome. See, I would never get these for $25. I think that's outrageous, but at $10 or less, this is a great collectible. You can just put this up anywhere, you know, with so many things like Funko Pop, etc. This is not bad at all. And the good thing is that because it comes in its own case like this, when you're not using them, you can keep them like this, so you can stack them up or something like so. They don't get dusty, which is really important. And yeah, they just look cool. So we right now have a total of 2, 4, 5, and 6 members for the Skylanders family. Plus we got ClapTrap, and we got all of this for about $42 to $44. Not bad at all, considering this alone is going for $40 right now on Amazon. And the Skylanders PS4 game, the starter pack for Swap Force, is going for around $18 to $20 right now. So those that do consume Skylanders, sort of let us know, what is Swap Force? We'll do our best to play and provide videos right here on the channel with our overall impressions. If we like them, I don't know if we'll continue to go down the Skylanders path, but it will definitely become interesting to see if we budge and get a couple more. So as a closing comment, this is still pretty sad because this is technically our last Gamestop Puerto Rico purchase. So hopefully we do enjoy Skylanders, and at least ClapTrap join the family. So maybe he can hang out with Moo now. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, join the family, and check out our website, press-pause.net. We have reviews, we have articles, we have breaking news stories about the latest happenings or delays in video games, because there are sadly a lot of them. So until next time, thank you for watching, and the gaming goodness will continue right here on Press Pause.